It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the 49ers and the Rams, and it's all up next
the
on
Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through, and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Here's Hall. And that's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And taken right on the 30. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hall. And that's complete to Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First and goal from the 3. Hall to throw it. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down. They'll look to throw here. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners at 8-1 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And that
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Under pressure, they got him again. Christian Barmore providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 28. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hall. Fighting through pressure. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Hall. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing here is Hall. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. A short throw here to Latu. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 2nd and 4. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now Hall. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Ayuk goes in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back to throw now on first down. And this one too low.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
That is caught. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this to Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end, Latu. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Second and 5. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This caught by Latu, the tight end. Touchdown 49ers. Cameron Latu, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's Hall. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Hall to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Hall. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll try and run for it. Muscles him off. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Jake Moody now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's Hall. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back to throw, Hall. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here is Hall. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now it's Hall. That'll be caught by Cup. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Hall. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw here. Throw complete to Bell. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Hall. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Niners, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.